Hello, Amy. Nice to meet you. Okay. All right. So, really quick, be sure you have a pen and paper to take down notes. This is a live meeting, so it does tend to drain your battery pretty quickly. So, also be sure you have your charger nearby. I do not pay attention to the chat box as I'm going through the information because, again, I don't want to keep you guys here all night, and it is a lot of information. So, I don't pay attention to the chat box. So, if you have a question, write it down on your piece of paper. When we get to the end of the meeting, I do open it up and answer questions at that time. I also have a gift to give away at the end, so be sure you guys stick around with me for that gift. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do today is we're going to watch a short video on what do travel agents really do. There's a lot of misconceptions on what travel agents do for their clients, and we want to kind of nip that in the bud. So let me show you this really short video.
What do travel agents do? Hello, future travel agents.
Hey, I cannot hear it. Can you guys hear it? Let me go back. Could you guys hear the video?
What do
There is something going on here. Give me just a minute, you guys. I'm trying to fix it because I couldn't hear it. And if I can't hear it, I don't believe that you guys can hear it. Oh, y'all could hear it. Okay, interesting. Something's going on with my computer. So give me just a moment. Let me switch back over. And we'll try this again. All right, let's go ahead and play it. You guys let me know if you can't hear it.
What do travel agents do? Hello, future travel agents. Are you ready to embark on a journey of discovery? Today, we'll highlight some of the responsibilities that await you as a travel agent, guiding travelers on unforgettable adventures every day. As a travel agent, your mission begins with understanding your client's wanderlust. You'll be their trusted professional, taking the time to listen attentively to their travel dreams, preferences, and any needs or accommodations they have. Once you've gathered all the valuable insights, you'll set sail on a voyage of research and planning. Your passion for delivering exciting travel adventures will lead you to discover amazing destinations and experiences your clients will love. Booking and coordinating reservations becomes your forte as you expertly secure flights, accommodations, transportation, and activities. Your expertise ensures no detail goes missed and that your clients' travel experiences are seamless. But your role as a travel advisor extends beyond bookings. You'll be guiding your clients through the complexities of travel regulations, from passports and visas to travel insurance, to ensure smooth journeys ahead. Congratulations, aspiring travel agents! You hold the key to unforgettable memories and life-changing experiences. Embrace the joy of crafting dream vacations and inspiring wanderlust in the hearts of travelers. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. We wish you a rewarding and exciting journey ahead.
All right. So there is a lot of things that travel agents do. They don't just book the trip and then collect the money from booking the trip. They actually take care of their clients from the day they call them all the way until they get back from the trip. So initially, a travel agent's going to take care of all of the research for their clients, trying to find, the best match of what the clients are looking for, the best deals, things of that nature. We take care of the booking process. And then, of course, we explain all of the travel documentations they're going to need when they're traveling, especially if it's international and they need passports and visas and things of that nature. We also are there with them along for their trip, right? So if they have issues, maybe their flight got canceled or their hotel room isn't up to par. They get there, they go to the room and it's not what they expected. They're going to call you and you're going to help fix that, right? You're there with them along the way, making their travel, a lot easier, a lot stressful for their clients. So travel agents, we provide that service so that you don't have to worry about all of the little details or the problems that may arise as you're traveling. So there's a lot of things that travel agents do. Sorry, you guys, it does that. All right, so this is a career that works for you. You can become certified with our company. You can earn unlimited income, so there is no quotas or income caps. You can earn as much as you want or as little as you want. You can travel for less. You can work from anywhere. This is one of my favorite things about this opportunity is that I can work from my desk at home. I can work from the couch if I am traveling myself and I'm on vacation and I want to put a little work in, I can work from the beach. I can work from a cruise ship or the mountains. As long as you have a Wi-Fi signal, you can book travel for your clients. You can do it from your cell phone. You don't necessarily have to have a computer. You can do it from a tablet or an iPad, whatever you have. You're able to, and you're able to connect to that Wi-Fi signal. You're able to book travel for your clients. And then, of course, enjoy unmatched perks and benefits. That is one of my favorite things about this opportunity. And we do have a dedicated slide for that. So I will go over the perks and the benefits here shortly. Now, let's talk about how. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a few questions, and I just kind of want to see where you guys are at or what you feel about it. These are some common questions that we get, and I just want to know if you think it's true or false. Okay. The first one is hiring a travel agent is expensive. Is that true or false? Excuse me. False. False. True. Got a couple of falses and a true. Okay, so let me go back here. The answer to that question is false. Travel agents generally get paid by the supplier, not the client. Okay. Number two, working with a travel agent is only worth it if you're traveling with a large group. Is that true or false? Put that in the chat box for me. False. False. Let me exit that. I can't see. I can't see the chat box. Awesome. A lot of falses on that one. Okay, y'all are correct that it is false. Travel agents work with groups of all sizes. So if it's one person traveling, then we're going to take care of that one person. If it's 500 people traveling, maybe it's a big wedding party or something like that, we are going to take care of them as well. Last question. You can book the same trip on your own. Is that true or false? True or false? True, true. Got a couple of trues in there. Awesome. So, you guys, that is false. A lot of people don't realize this. Travel agents get exclusive pricing and package deals that may not otherwise be available to the public. Travel agents have access to other suppliers that are only open to travel agents. They're not open for the public, and that's where you're going to find those special deals or those special packages or pricings that the public can't find on their own and book for themselves. So, why would you miss out on the benefits of using a travel agent? All right, so this is the travel industry at a glance. Let's take a look at the breakdown of a $2 trillion industry. Typically, when we think of the travel industry, what do we think of? We think of those family vacations, those weekend getaways, maybe a family reunion type thing. That type of travel is known as leisure travel. Now, there's a lot more to the travel industry than just those family vacations or those weekend getaways. It is a $2 trillion industry, so it has to be more than just those leisure travel because a lot of family travel doesn't happen but during the summer, right? And there's a lot of travel opportunities all through the year. So some of the different types of travel that we've got is business travel. A lot of companies like to take trips for conventions, on the fly business meetings, things of that nature. We also have sports travel. So you got your as AAU tournaments. You've got your esports tournaments. I know when my kids were a lot smaller and they played softball and baseball, They were a part of what we call here in the South select teams. And the select teams, all they do is travel to compete. And they travel outside of their state, right? To different states as well. And then, of course, there's nonprofit travel. So you have a lot of churches or nonprofit organizations that like to take trips to places like the Holy Land, Israel, things of that nature. Of course, that's not going on right now, but that is typically where the nonprofit organizations travel to. And then you have also the wedding travel. Now, wedding travel is actually really huge in the travel industry because there's so much that makes up the wedding travel. You have the bachelor party or bachelorette party. A lot of people want to go to places like Vegas and party it up before they get married. You have your international wedding planning, your wedding destinations, wedding cruises. People are getting married on cruise lines now. And we also have to remember that when we're planning, whether it be a bachelor party or a wedding destination or even a wedding cruise, we're not just planning for the bride and groom. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be bringing along their family and friends to come celebrate that special occasion with them. So we're going to be taking care of everybody's travel plans for those wedding destinations or those bachelor parties and things of that nature. There's also the honeymoon. Most couples do travel somewhere for their honeymoon, right? So we take care of that. And then also the special anniversary. So my husband and I actually like to do this. We have been married 21 years. It'll be 22 years this year. And we like to travel somewhere we've never been before on those special anniversaries. Your special anniversaries are your 1 year, your 5, your 10, so on and so forth. Our 20th anniversary, we wanted to go to Turks and Caicos. Unfortunately, that was during the time that I was taking care of my dad, so we was unable to take that trip. So I'm hoping, our 25th anniversary or even before then, we'll actually get to make that trip and celebrate our special anniversary like we do. So there's a lot of people out there that like to do those types of things. All right, so this is what you can sell as a travel agent. You can sell hotels, flights, car rentals, cruises, resorts, including all inclusive resorts, event tickets such as concerts, sporting events like your NFL, your NHL, what else? All kinds of different, comedy shows. We're able to take care of those event tickets, amusement parks such as Disney, Universal, Six Flags, and then of course tours and excursions. So we are a full service travel agency. We are not a travel club where we're trying to sell prearranged travel packages to people. That's not how we work. Typically what happens is our clients are going to contact us. They're going to let us know what they want to do, when they want to do it, where they want to go, all of the details. And then of course we're going to take care of everything for them. So we do like to say we're the one-stop shop for our clients' travel needs, because if they want to travel to the Bahamas and they want to swim with the dolphins, or they want to jump out of an airplane, or they want to go bungee jumping, or whatever they're wanting to do, we're able to get all of that booked for them. They don't have to go anywhere else to book those special trips or special arrangements. All right. So who are we? We are Archer Travel Group and Evolution Travel. We are an award-winning travel agency that you can depend on with all the proper credentials and 70 plus years of experience behind us. You can feel confident when you book travel for all your friends, family, associates, and new clients. Now, Archer Travel Group is our brick and mortar. They hold all of the licensing, bonding, insurance, everything we need to be able to book travel as travel agents. The main office for Archer Travel is in La Crescenta, California. And then we're also a part of Evolution Travel. Now, Evolution Travel is more known as our marketing side, or our marketing side of the company. Archer Travel and Evolution Travel married up, right? And this is how we're able to book travel as travel agents. Now, we're going to talk about Archer Travel Group first, and then we'll kind of dive into Evolution Travel. All right, so why join us? Numbers don't lie. We sold over $325 million in travel sales in 2023, making us one of the top grossing travel agencies in the US. Number two, we offer one of the highest payout rates in the industry. Okay. Now, corporate is Archer Travel. They supply us with all the credentials, and insurance and everything that we need to be able to book travel. So they get a 10% of that commission payout. And then your mentor, your travel trainer, the person who invited you, they also get a 10% because they are going to be helping you. They're going to be your right hand man. Now, you as a travel agent, the booker, the one that's collecting the information, getting the client booked, gets the lion's share of that payout at 80%. Now, let me break it down for you guys a little bit further, okay? Now, we cash out in commission. Now, when you book travel, you get a confirmation number. When you book travel with us, you get a confirmation number and you earn commission. Yes, it is really that simple. We do get paid twice a month. We get paid on the 15th and the last business day of the month. Now, what I want to do really quick is I want to actually show you the numbers so you can see what the commission payout looks like with the numbers. Okay, it's a lot better to kind of focus on numbers than not being able to see them. Okay, now let's take a Royal Caribbean for example. Now, Royal Caribbean sells 7-day cruises for an average of $3,000 double occupancy. So that's for two people, is what a typical cabin will go for 7 days on Royal Caribbean. Okay, now Royal Caribbean pays 16% in commission. So that would be $480 per cabin. Now, in this example, let's just say you're booking maybe a small wedding cruise or a family reunion cruise, and you needed to book 16 cabins. That would be $480 times 16. Okay. That's $7,680 in gross commission. Now, if you were booking just one cabin, then it would be $480 in gross commission. Okay. But since in this example, we're booking a family cruise, it's at 480 times 16, which is $7,680 in gross commissions. Now, to break that down, you, the booking agent, the one that's collecting the information from the clients, getting them booked, etc., gets the lion's share of that commission payout at 80%, and that's $6,144 in your pocket. Now, your travel trainer, your mentor, the one that you're going to be going to ask for help, they're going to get 10%. That's $768 to them. Okay. Now, guys, when I first seen this, it blew my mind. Okay. It told me all I needed to do was book one group cruise a month and I would have replaced my income from working at the hospital, right? So I love the group cruises. Now, with Royal Caribbean, this is one of our perks. You do earn a free cabin for every 16 cabins you sell. So in this case, if you were to book that family cruise or that wedding cruise, and you booked those 16 cabins, you would earn a free cabin for yourself. Now, agents use this free cabin in many different ways. Some agents will take their family and just go on a free cruise. Maybe they need a vacation, they need a break, and they just want to go on this free cruise. So they take that free cabin and they go. Other agents will go along with their clients, right? They'll go along with the wedding party or the family reunion. They're going to make sure that they're having a good time. They're going to be their personal concierge. While they're aboard their ship, they're going to make sure all of the excursions that they book aboard the ship run smoothly. While they're there, they're partying with their clients. They're having a good time. They're meeting new people, potentially more clients in the future, right? And then, of course, they're going to be creating referrals from their clients. So their clients are going to go home and say, guess what? We have the amazing travel agent. They went and partied with us on the cruise ship. They made sure everything was booked well and run smoothly. We had a great time. We're definitely going to book with them again, right? And then you have agents that will gift it to the party. Now, say for example, it's a wedding party and grandpa couldn't afford the $3,000 to get a room aboard the ship. So grandpa couldn't go. What an agent will do is take that free cabin and gift it to grandpa so grandpa can go on that wedding cruise or that family reunion cruise. Now, of course, what that's going to do is that's going to make your client really, really grateful. They're going to go home and tell everybody what great travel agent they have. The travel agent they got, gave them a free cruise. So grandpa could go. So they're going to create you referrals as well as they will be returning clients as well. So a lot of great ways to use that free cabin. Now, I will tell you guys, oops, I went too fast. I will tell you guys, a group cruise of this size takes about 8 hours to book. And here's why, okay? Um, Typically, when somebody is going to plan a group cruise of this size, whether it be a wedding cruise or a family cruise, they're going to book well in advance. Usually, typically, it's a year in advance. Okay. So you're not going to spend just 8 hours one day working on this cruise. You're going to spend a total of 8 hours over several months booking this cruise for your clients, getting the excursions booked, making sure. Excuse me, their cabins are right, all of that good stuff. So, excuse me, I'm gonna drink water. So you're not going to spend 8 hours just one day, 8 hours over several months, and 8 hours of your time, and you're making $6,000 is pretty awesome. Excuse me, you guys. All right. So we only work with the best. You will have direct access to our 100 plus vendors, including 30 of whom are preferred. Now, down at the bottom here, I'm sure you guys recognize Disney, Carnival, FunJet, Marriott is very popular, as well as Sandals. Okay. These are just some of the suppliers and vendors we have direct access to. Now, what I want to do really quick is I actually want to back out of the slides, and I want to show you what it's going to look like to actually book travel through our vendors and suppliers for your clients. Okay. I'm going to use Disney as an example because Disney is very popular. So give me just a moment here to get this shared. All right. So you should see DisneyTravelAgents.com on your screen, or welcome to Disney Travel Agents. This is um, the exact same website that Disney employees use to book their Disney clients. So we have the same exact access that they do. Now, you do have to have an IATN to be able to register with Disney Travel Agents. You can't just be a regular person and be able to create yourself account. You do have to have an IATN number to be able to do that. Now, let me get logged in here. All right, so this is what our booking engine for Disney looks like. Now, like I said, it's the same access that the Disney employees have to book their Disney clients. We have the same resources and access that they do. Now, up here at the top, you guys are going to see this is the booking engine. This is what it looks like for us to start booking a Disney trip for our clients. So initially, your first step, right, is to find the best price or the best hotel room or resort, the best package that your client is looking for, right? That's obviously going to be your first step. So up here at the top, this is where you start that process, okay? We do have a drop down menu here where it says destination and ticket options. Disney is very, very huge. You guys all know that, I'm sure. And they have different resorts, different parks. They have a Disney cruise line. They have Alani in Hawaii. So we have all of those different options. So of course, this first section is going to say, okay, where are we wanting to go? Do we want to go to Disney World? Do we want to look up the Disney cruise lines? Do we want to look up Alani? Or maybe our client is just wanting theme park tickets only. We have those options as well. Okay. Once you select that option, then of course you're going to put in the check-in, check-out when your clients are wanting to go, how many adults, how many children are going. And then of course you can compare prices between all of the hotels and resorts. Or if you have one of those clients that know exactly where they want to go, maybe they've been before and this is where they went the last time and it made them very happy. You have the drop down menu to be able to select that particular hotel or resort. Okay. Now, once you get all of this filled in, of course, you click on find prices. What it's going to do is it's going to allow you to compare the different packages and hotel prices for your clients. Once your clients are excited and happy, you found them the best one for them, and they're ready to start the booking process, you would just finish the booking process from that end. Okay. Very, very, very simple. Just like you would if you were to log in on Disney's website and book your own trip. That's how easy it is to book it as a travel agent. Okay. Now, another thing we all have with our suppliers and our vendors, and let me remind you guys, I'm showing you Disney, but it's like this with all of our suppliers and vendors, okay? Now, we do have reservation centers where you can pull up the reservation and make sure everything is correct. Now, as a travel agent, one of your top priorities is to make sure that this trip is going to be as seamless as possible, right? And so, what I like to do is pull up the reservation before my client leaves on their trip, make sure everything is correct. I've crossed my T's, I dotted my I's, I have the correct dates, the correct adult number, the hotel is right, etc. Make sure everything's correct on my end so that there will be less problems happen as a client is traveling. Okay. Now, there are things that we're not going to be able to control, and that's simply put the weather, for example, flight cancellations, those things we can't control, but we're able to help our clients when those things do happen. Okay. But this here we can control and monitor our own mistakes in the booking process. Now, another thing I want to show you guys really quick is you have the ability to become certified in certain areas. Now, remember, I'm not just talking about Disney. If you really are passionate about cruise ships, or maybe you're passionate about Europe or Hawaii or Florida or whatever the case may be, you can specialize in that certain area. So if you want to specialize with cruise lines, you can get on and specialize with the different cruise lines and become a cruise specialist. Or if you want to focus on Europe, that's what you love learning about and booking, you can become a European specialist or Hawaiian specialist. With Disney, you can also become a Disney certified travel agent. Okay. Now, in order to do this, you take their certification course. Now, for with Disney, it's called College of Disney Knowledge. Okay. What it's going to do is it's going to teach you everything there is to know about Disney, and then once you complete that course, it gets you a certificate that says you are a certified Disney specialist, but it also opens up some perks for you as a travel agent. Okay. And I'm going to share those perks with you guys here in just a little bit. Uh, Let me get back. Oh, sorry, you guys. Let me get back here. Get back to my slide, you guys. Patient with me. Okay. So again, you guys, Disney is not the only one we have direct access to. We have direct access to over 100 vendors, and then 30 of them who are preferred. Here are some of the most popular ones: Disney, Carnival, Funjet, Marriott. We get some really great agent perks with Marriott. And then, of course, Sandals is very popular as well. All right, so we're here for you every step of the way. We offer comprehensive training with both live and recorded options. We have A to Z travel booking training, agent marketing training, one on one coaching, small group coaching, and of course, we have our free exclusive training site. So, again, I'm going to pop out of the slides because I want to show you what I am talking about. So, let me go here to our training website. So, we have a lot of support, you guys. We have support with Archer Travel, whose main office is in La Crescenta, California. We have a directory. So if we're having issues with a booking, maybe the client is stuck at the airport and you're not sure what to do, you can call Archer Travel's office. We have, like I said, a phone directory and get help from them directly. You can call your mentor, of course, your the one who invited you as your mentor, your travel trainer. You can call them for support. We also have chats with a fellow travel agents where you can hop on that chat or hop on one of our live travel Q&As and ask those questions and ask those support. I also want to mention that I have known agents to call Ron Archer. Now, Ron Archer is the CEO of Archer Travel. It is a family-owned business. So Ron Archer is the son of his father is the one that started Archer Travel. Okay, and his father, of course, retired and passed it down to him. And so Ron Archer now is the CEO of Archer Travel. He has been known to pass out his phone number and say, "Hey, you guys are having some travel-related issues. Give me a call. I'll help you out." But he's also been known to tell you if you're having technical difficulties, don't call him because he's not going to know what to do. But if it's travel related, of course, he can help you. My point with Ron Archer is he is super down to earth. I've never worked with a CEO who was approachable, right? They always have their nose up in the air. They think they're better than you. You're just a number. With Ron Archer, he's not like that, okay? In fact, I have seen him pop on social media and say, "Hey, I'm traveling from point A to point B. you guys holler at me and ask me some questions. Call me up. Keep me busy while I'm traveling, from point A to point B. So super, super down to earth. Now, not only do we have Archer Travel, we also have, like I said, our chat with our fellow agents. You have your mentor, but we also have our training website. Okay. Now, this is our Travel Access Academy training website. This is what you will get started on once you complete your certification. Now, the certification process, you do have to be certified with Archer Travel to book travel. The certification process takes about an hour and a half to complete. Okay. What it consists of is it's 8 videos. You'll watch the video, take a short quiz. Once you pass the quiz, then it'll open up the next video. Once you finish all 8 of those videos, you do get a certificate from Archer Travels that says you're a certified travel agent with Archer Travel. Okay. And then your mentor, your travel trainer, the one who invited you here, will then get you set up on this Travel Access Academy where you will begin your training. Okay. Now, let me really quick read our mission statement to you. This is our mission statement with Travel Access Academy. The mission of Travel Access Academy is to create an inclusive environment where everyone feels valued, appreciated, and heard. When one succeeds, we all succeed because we are in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. One thing we do like to do as a team here is congratulate everybody. We celebrate. We don't just tolerate. We celebrate each other. So for people who are booking, whether it be a $2 booking that you booked or $20,000 worth of travel bookings you booked, we celebrate each other and congratulate each other for making these bookings. Okay, so we do that. Now, once you finish that certification I was talking about and you have access to this training website, obviously you're going to go where it says start here. And start here is where we're going to get you set up in the chat where you're able to communicate with other travel agents and ask questions as you are learning and growing. Okay. Now, obviously, once you've finished with start here, we're going to move you over to the travel training section. This is where you're going to start learning your step-by-step training on getting you set up with the vendors and suppliers, as well as training you on how to book travel. Okay. So obviously you're going to start with step 1. So let me show you guys what step 1 looks like. Now you're going to be seeing that we do have a syllabus for those who like to kind of see a guide of your training process. We do have a syllabus that you're able to either download and make a copy for your own records or print off. So you have the ability to do that. And then of course you're going to move into the training from there. Now the first one is your back office overview. This is actually going to walk you through how to navigate through your back office and where to find things. And then after that, you have training videos on how to get you set up with the vendors and suppliers. They actually walk you through step by step on how to register with all of our suppliers and vendors so that when you do start getting clients, you're ready to start booking travel. So obviously this first one here is our supplier request form that we send out. And then we have our land travel suppliers. We walk you through registering with them. And then we start our cruise line registration where you start registering with the different cruise lines. After you finish this, we have some little instructions for you. And then, of course, you're going to move on to step 2, which will continue your training. Now, what I want to do mention you guys is I know you're probably like, I don't have time to watch a whole bunch of training videos. They are all under 20 minutes long. So we try to keep our training videos very short and to the point to where you're just able to go in and get it done and move on to the next step, right? So we try really, really hard to keep all of those videos short and sweet for the training process. So you do have step 1 through step 5, and then of course you have your advanced travel. Okay. Now another thing I want to mention is not only do we have our recorded trainings, we also have live trainings going on every single day. As you can see, this is our trainings or our calendar for March. We have something going on every single day. So for example, if you have questions and you need to hop on one of our travel Q&As, you can come over here to the live schedule and just see when the next one is. And then of course, create yourself a reminder, add this to your calendar so that you're reminded, oh, I have travel Q&A today. I'm going to hop on that and ask some questions. or I need to attend a new agent basic or new agent orientation type thing. So a lot of great trainings going on, as well as team meetings. And we do have some fun too. We have some game nights where we kind of hang out together and play some games with our fellow travel agents. So a lot of great information back here. Now let me get back to my slides. I'm gonna try to get through these next ones pretty quick, you guys. All right, so marketing your business, growing your clientele. We do teach you everything. Our clients reach out to us looking to work with a travel agent to help plan their next travel experience. Okay. Now, what we do market a lot on social media. We teach you how to do that outside of your own personal news feed. We teach you how to market and gain clients outside of that. We teach you how to find, how to get yourself found on Google. So when somebody types in travel agent near me, you pop up. We also teach you how to network with people in our area. Okay. So for example, you can order collateral from the different vendors and suppliers like Disney, Carnival Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages, all of them different suppliers, sandals, Hawaii. They will send you brochures for absolutely free. You don't even have to pay shipping, but they will send those brochures, and you can take those brochures and set up a table at the local farmers market or maybe a wedding expo that you're attending, and market with people in your local area. So we do teach you on how to do that. Now, what we don't do is we do not cold call. We do not spam friends and family. And of course, we do not spend money on advertising. We do everything the free way. Okay. Now, cold calling, that is something I hate. I hate cold calling or getting cold calls. So I'm not going to be cold calling people myself. Spamming friends and family, of course, I will be the first person to tell you that your family is probably going to be your worst client. They expect way too much from you, right? So strangers are always better as far as booking travel with because they don't expect as much as your family will from you. And then, of course, we don't spend money on advertising. Now, I do get asked this question quite often. And I'm going to go ahead and answer it. Does Archer Travel supply us with leads? The answer to that question is no, they do not. Okay. We do have a lead generator called Travel Leaders Network. However, in the 5 years I have been with this company, I have not ran into another agent who has had to use that lead generator just to gain clients. Our training, our marketing, and gaining clients is really, really good. So I haven't personally seen anybody have to use that. All right, so let's talk about the perks, my favorite, right? We have unmatched perks and benefits. We're not only passionate about crafting unforgettable travel experiences for our clients, but for our travel agents as well. When you come aboard, you get to take advantage of our prices and perks. How I like to explain this, you guys, is when you work at any job, really, whether it be an ice cream shop, McDonald's, or even Walmart, you get some sort of perk for working there. If it's an ice cream shop, it's going to probably be ice cream, right? If it's McDonald's, you may get a free soda or maybe a free Big Mac, right? Walmart, I know what Walmart does because my son works there. He gets a 10% discount at Walmart for being an employee there. For travel agents, guess what we get? We get travel. So this is why I got started back in 2019. I was looking to take the perks and just take better vacations with my family. But of course, things changed for me, right? My dad got sick and everything, so I had to make changes and made it full time. But let's talk about some of the perks. One of the perks is free cruise fare. Now, we do have to pay the taxes and the port fees. That's Uncle Sam. They're always going to have their handout for the money, but the cruise fare itself is free. Okay. Let me share an example. I earned one of these free cruise fares with Virgin Voyages. It was back when Virgin Voyages first come out. Okay. I had to pay the port fees and taxes. What I done was I done their certification, right? I got the free cruise fare. I had to pay the port fees and taxes. It was a 4-day Bahama cruise from Miami for me and my husband, and all I had to pay for the taxes and port fees was $280. That is it. That's all I paid. Now, another cruise line that does this is Princess Cruise Line. Once you complete their certification, they give you a choice between a 3-day and a 30-day cruise. So just out of curiosity, how many days would you choose if you earned that free cruise fare with Princess? Put it in the chat box for me. I got to make sure you guys are still awake. Got to make sure you guys are still awake. $5.30. Christine says 30. Let's see. Amy says 7. Alexandra says 7. Awesome. So kind of in the middle for you guys. Cool. That's cool. I'm actually going to be doing the 34-day. They actually have a 34-day one. I've been holding on to that one until my kids moved out. And I'm no longer able to take care of my dad. So I finally get to use that perk. Now I got to get my husband on board with me, right? So I can be on a cruise ship for 34 days. I'm excited. So I'm definitely going to use that one. I've been holding it. Another one, and I do want to mention really quick that these cruise fairs happen all of the time. So just a few months ago, MSC was doing free discounted cruises. It was $39 per person for a balcony room with MSC. They do them so often that a lot of times you have to turn them down because you've already got other things planned that you're going on and you can't take the time to go on this one too. So they happen quite often. It's just not just a one-time thing. They happen all of the time, okay? Another one is theme park tickets. So as I was telling you guys, when you do the certification course for Disney, and you become a certified Disney specialist, opens up some perks for you as an agent. That is a theme park tickets. So we do have travel agents who are going to Disney every single year because they're doing the first certification, and then the next year they do a follow-up and they get those free theme park tickets. Another one that does this is Universal. They once you complete their certification, you get a 50% discount on your ticket. Not free with Universal, but 50% discount. Now with Disney, it is free. So like I said, you take the first certification course, the next year you take the refresher course, and that way you're getting that free theme park ticket every single year. And those travel agents are taking their family to Disney every single year. So that's pretty awesome. Another one is travel points and rewards. We can earn those. Now, fam trips is short for familiarization trips, not short for family. What a fam trip is when we're invited out by the different resorts or theme parks or cruise lines. You're invited out to come experience what they have to offer. Now, some of the fam trips are free or even are highly discounted, but you're able to go experience what the resort looks like. You can do excursions while you're there. It just depends on what the fam trip's all about. But what better way to sell a trip to a client if you have experienced it yourself? So that is why places like Sandals or Disney or Carnival will invite travel agents out, or these all-inclusive resorts, to come experience what they have to offer through at the resorts, because they want us to become familiar with it so that we're again going home and marketing and selling it to our clients. So a lot of our agents love the fam trips. We also get travel agent discounts as well as our wholesale rates. Now, wholesale rates are very, very, very beneficial. Okay, now let's dive into our wholesale rates. Now we have some vendors that do wholesale rate for hotels and resorts. Okay. Now with wholesale rates, you guys have to remember that commission is not built into the price. When you are booking with our suppliers and vendors like Disney, Carnival, Princess Cruise Line, Sandals, when you are booking through those suppliers, the commission is already built into the price. A lot of people do not realize that, okay? So when you are booking for yourself and you're not a travel agent and you go book on Expedia or Travelocity or booking.com, that commission is already built into the price, okay? Now the difference is when you book it, that commission goes right back to the company, making them richer. When a travel agent books it, that commission then comes to the travel agent, okay? Now with wholesale rates, it's a little bit different because this does not have commission built into the price. What wholesale rates are is they're the bare minimum of what a hotel or resort will let a room go for before they start losing money. Okay, so they don't add commission into that. Now, what this does is it opens it up for you as a travel agent to either get some really great discounts on hotels and resorts for yourself or for your family, or you can turn it around and use it for your clients. And this will allow you to to decide how much you want to earn in commission. And then of course you earn 100% of the commission versus just the 80%. Now let me show you guys an example. I know I just gave you a lot of information, but let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, now say a friend calls you up and they're like, hey, we want to go stay at the Residence Inn by Marriott Miami Beach Surfside. She says to you, I already looked it up with Expedia. If I book that hotel with Expedia, it'll cost me $722.94. Then she says to you, I know you're a travel agent. Is there any way you cannot take a look and see if you can't find me a better deal? You say, sure, of course. Let me look and I'll call you back. You get on our wholesale vendor sites. You look up the same hotel for the same dates for the same amount of people. You're comparing apples to apples, right? And you find it for $381.26. That is a savings of $341.68. Now remember, commission is not built into the price, so you get to actually determine how much you want to make for this booking. Whether it took you 5 minutes or 2 hours to complete, you get to decide how much you want to charge. Maybe you have a light bill due, right? Or a water bill due or a phone bill due, and you need to make $200 today. Okay. You can go and call her back and say, hey, guess what? I found you a great deal. I found you the same hotel for the same dates for $581.26. What you've done is you added $200 in commission to this total price. She is still obviously going to book with you because guess what? Even though you tacked on your $200 in commission and it made it $581, you're still saving her quite a bit of money compared to what she's able to find on her own. Okay. So she's still obviously going to book with you. Now, another wholesale vendor I want to show you guys really quick, some more examples, is our Evo Plus. Evo Plus is owned by Evolution Travel. It is our very own wholesale vendor. We are the only travel company that has our own wholesale vendor, and we can find some really, really great deals with our Evo Plus wholesale vendor. But here's some examples. This one here is Hotel aka Brickell Miami. As you guys can see, this is booking.com. For that hotel, it's $3,688.20. What we've done in this example is we found the hotel on booking.com, and then we're going to compare it with our Evo Plus wholesale vendor. Okay. So we looked up the same hotel for the same dates. And with Evo Plus, our wholesale vendor, we're going to get it for $1,134.40. That is a difference of $2,553.80 compared to what they're able to find it on booking.com. So a lot of great wholesale vendors, guys, and a different way of making money booking travel. You guys give me just a minute. I'm trying to switch back here to my slides. All right. So, like I said, wholesale vendors are great. You can use them to book for your clients, or if you want to be, kind of selfish and just kind of keep the wholesale rates to yourself and just use it for yourself, you can do that as well. All right, guys, we are almost done, I promise. The value of freedom. Say goodbye to your mundane commute. Escape the shackles of your boring 9 to 5. Stop being a slave to corporate world and start keeping your money in your pocket. I know when I worked at the hospital, I was paying for gas. I had to pay for my certification to work there. I had to pay for my clothes because I had to wear scrubs, right? And they don't give those out for free. The lunches. So I was having to pay out a pocket just to make it back and forth to work every day, right? Taking back your time. Our time is very important, right? I was able, like I said in the beginning, to quit my full time job, stay by my dad's side. I was able to work around his schedule. So if I had to take the day off and take him to the doctor, I could do that. I didn't have to ask for permission. I just closed my computer off. I say, okay, I'm not working today. I'm going to take care of my dad. Or, I would work at night while he was up, because I don't know if you guys know anybody who has Alzheimer's, but his schedule was erratic, right? Sometimes I was up all night with him, other times I was up during the day with him. So I was able to work around that. Of course, my kids were a little bit older by the time I was able to find this opportunity and actually do it from home, work from home. But I wish I was able to have had it back then, because then I would be able to attend their school functions and not have to miss anything. I missed a lot of their school things because of work, right? So I love the time freedom of this company. Not only that, it gave me a year and a half with my dad. I created those lasting memories with him before he passed away. And that's something I'll never get back, right? So I'm glad, I'm very, very passionate about the company because it allowed me to do that. And then, of course, unleashing your wanderlust. Redefine the way you live your life by taking advantage of the opportunity to get out and see the world. Now you can travel affordably and freely. Now, guys, I will say there is always a cost in anything that we do, and we're going to go over that right now. Okay. So let the adventure begin. You can take charge of your future and invest in yourself. Our initial enrollment fee is typically $300 and then $89.99 a month, monthly travel agent fee. We do have a special offer going on. It is not $389.99, you guys. It's not that much. We do have a special going on. It is $89.98. That is your enrollment fee. And then it's $89.99 a month. That is going to be your overhead, is what I like to tell people. Just like Walmart, McDonald's, they all have an overhead to keep their business going. This is ours to keep our business going. Okay. We're rooting for you. We would like to extend the exclusive offer to you to kickstart your new journey today. You do get a 10-day money back guarantee with no cancellation fee. So you really get a shot at a risk free trial period. You can hop on, see if this is something that's going to work for you. If it's not, you can cancel on your 10th day and get that 89.98 back. Okay. Or, if you decide to stay a month or 2 months and then decide that you want to cancel, you can do that. There's no contracts. You just, if you wait past the 10 days, you won't get the refund. Okay. All right, you guys, let's really quick talk about the roadmap to success. We do make it easy for our new agents. We'll provide a checklist that will help guide you through all the steps you need to make the most of your money. When you check off all of your items on the roadmap to success in your first 30 days, you will be rewarded with a choice of either a Clear card or $50 cash back. I highly recommend the Clear card. The Clear card is a $79 value that allows you to take advantage of more travel perks and extra commission when you book cruises. So if you do complete this roadmap to success, like I said, it's just a checklist to help get you set up properly, help you become successful with this. And then I do recommend the Clear card because it's going to open up additional commission when you book those cruise ships. It's also going to help with some of the perks. So highly, highly recommend that. All right, so let's take a really quick look at our optional mentorship program. This is where you can maximize your income by becoming a mentor. A mentor is where you mentor other travel agents. You become their trainer, their leader. You can earn leadership bonuses or make residual income. We have residual bills. Why not make a residual income, right? So this program is completely optional. Just kind of have to throw it in here so you guys see it. But you can become a mentor. If you're mentoring 3 people, that's anywhere from $46 to $50 a month in residual pay from the profit pool. 6 people is 90 to 100. 9 is 110 to 125. And then if you mentor an entire team, you can make $1,000 plus. Okay. All right, so let's recap. We've covered a lot of great information today. So let's do a brief recap of some of the key points. Who are we? We're an all-inclusive travel agency. We have 70 plus years in the business, one of the top grossing travel agencies in the US. We have one of the highest payout rates in the industry. What you get is a travel agent certification with Art to Travel. You get access to the top vendors and suppliers, comprehensive training and development, exclusive travel benefits and perks, remote work and flexible schedule, residual income opportunities for mentors, a supportive community of entrepreneurial individuals, reward for completing the roadmap to success in your first 30 days, and of course, that 10-day money back guarantee with no cancellation fee. Now, remember, you guys, this covers everything we talked about, the certifications that you can get with the different cruise lines, or if you want to be certified with Disney or Hawaii, it covers all of that. Okay. There's no additional fees for that. And it is $89.98 to get enrolled. And then it's $89.99 a month. And that's going to cover everything we've talked about tonight. You also do get a website. I do want to mention you do get a website that's maintained and updated by Art to Travel, so you don't have to worry about it. And that's also what that covers. Okay. All right, you guys. So, who's ready to take flight? Put your favorite travel destination in the chat box if this sounds like you. We're here for you now and always. We would like to welcome you aboard. So, I do want to say thank you, guys. My name is Ashley Bowers. Thank you very much for hanging out with me through all of my mess tonight, my technical difficulties, and trying to go back and forth. I do appreciate your time. I do have a gift to give away to those who do get enrolled with us today. You do have to get enrolled while either on the call with me or within an hour after I end this meeting. Now, what the gift is, it's a 3-day, 2-night hotel accommodation voucher. Okay. There are many places to choose from. I don't have a list in front of me, but there are many places to choose from. Basically, the way it works is you pick where you want to go, when you want to go, and then the voucher company will pick the hotel based upon availability. Okay. Now, if you do get enrolled with us today, and within an hour after I end this meeting, you will get this voucher on your 31st day of being an agent, and it will come from your mentor. Now, remember, guys, we are human. We get busy booking travel and helping our other fellow travel agents. We may have forgotten. So if it's your 31st day and you haven't gotten it from your mentor, don't be afraid to reach out to them and say, hey, I need my voucher. I've been here 31 days. I earned that sucker. Give it to me. and they'll give that to you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to here. I would like to answer any questions you guys have. So if you have any questions, go ahead and please put those in the chat box. If you are ready to get started, this sounds like you, please go ahead and put I'm ready / the person's name that invited you. I would love to welcome you aboard. I will be walking you through the enrollment process as well as the certification process as well on this call. Okay. So go ahead and throw me those questions or put I'm ready in the chat box and let me know. Alexandra says, most excited for Disney. A lot of people are excited for Disney. A lot of them. You guys don't have any questions? Nothing? No questions? Okay, well, let me run real quick through. Let me stop recording.